Hello, welcome to Jadekind Video Gaming. My name is Adam, here as Ri'zargo, and we just got a new quest. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. If it's around the college, I will, or at least do it to the extent that it tells me to go away, and then I'll have it available, so I don't have to come back here to get it. But, we'll see what our options are. Upstairs. Oh.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary. If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly.
Ri'zargo would like to know about the staff of Magnus.
Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking?
Well, Ri'zargo talked to the Archmage, and he said you may know.
I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere.
And Ri'zargo has not heard of the Synod.
Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power.
So, really, Ri'zargo's just trying to find out if anyone knows where the staff is.
No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
So, Ri'zargo would not. So, back out to Skyrim. Oh, one of the dwarven places, okay. Well, that being the case, that's far away, we're not going there. At least not yet, but now we have that as an option there. One of the things I was thinking might be fun to do. Ri'zargo has not let his in-laws know that they have a grandchild. I mean, really, it was bringing them a letter that showed good lady wife that Ri'zargo was the one to marry, you know, as a mail carrier. Guess
Some
what
are
we all are
saying the
looking
Sigic
for.
monks have been seen in Skyrim. They are an ancient order. I had them figured for dead.
Is there something I can help you with?
I try to think of it as coaxing the ore from the rock.
Great. Let's go in the mine. That's creepy. Having that right in your face, right when you enter. Sure, why not? While we is here, I mean, it is a mine after all. And I guess theoretically there shouldn't be things trying to kill us down in this mine. It's pretty... No. What? Yeah. And credit. Really, what I prefer would be iron. Okay, no one was down there.
What's your trouble? Dostern telling tales again?
Saunders takes care of me when Mom's not.
Annika used to help more with the mining, but nowadays she's a bit of a bounder.
Ri'zargo does not want to sell ore, but you do have a grandchild.
There's
you?
I used to be an adventurer in my day. Then I settled down, got married.
Ri'zargo did not know that. You were an adventurer?
That's right. I used to explore all over. I'm the one who originally found the mine Darkwater Crossing was built around. I was actually scouting a bit the other day, old time's sake. Spied a brigand heading back to his camp. Up for a little hunting? My husband is being a sad stick, so I can't go myself.
Ri'zargo would be glad to do that for you.
This brings back memories. Come back when you're done, and maybe I'll be up to showing you a few tricks. Bandits are cowards. Don't strain yourself chasing them all down.
Ri'zargo would be glad to be of such help to mother-in-law. It's already, well, I guess while I'm at it. Oh, when she said she was going around like, a little bit, like she made quite the trip to find them where they were heading back to. She wasn't messing around. She took a hike. No wonder he's all like, "Don't run off like that." Right. Looks like there's a path on the other side. It'd probably be better to cross where I know I can. And crouch now that I'm out of town. Okay, I'm pretty close. I'll probably go right up here. Quick save. I guess there would have been a... Well, yeah, there would have been a crossing on the top side as well, but there were mud crabs guarding that one, so I made the better decision. Saber cats or something up here. I could pop through a bush and be right in front of me. I'm admittedly a little bit concerned. Oh no, I can just do... Ri'zargo is hoping that's the bandit. It is.
Damn you!
And I think that was a power attack. Like when you hold the thing. Yeah. used up some stamina. I've been like not bothering to do that this whole time, and thinking for a while, should probably try doing it. It's probably a better way to attack. Okay. Ri'zargo shall enter the cave. Kills the bandits. This is a larger cave than I would have thought. Although, I guess if it is just a very linear path going forward like this, it might not be so bad. Like, how far in? Yeah, it's still pretty far back. Okay.
What was that?
The Ri'zargo is hidden again. There we go. I also looked up how to put away an arrow without firing it off. You know, who knows if I'll remember, but at least once I've known. I guess I'm facing this way now. We will continue to head this way. Okay, so this is a lot of empty cave that we're walking back along. Heal up. Oh. Fair amount of gold. Okay, now I'm getting pretty close. Oh! I would not want to forget this. This is not a cave.
You'll make a fine run.
Ri'zargo would not make a fine drug.
The whites hate you. Mercy.
I feel like probably just take a potion as I'm like, might as well just use some of the... Oh, it went cinematic. I was like, oh no, did I die? No, they... $107 gold. I am guessing anyone that was down here has come up, but really can't know for sure. In fact, because I can't know for sure. Okay, this is probably the reward. Ooh. I mistakenly pressed the wrong button. I did not want to press that button. I wanted to press that button. Seeing the clothes there, I also have thought... Ooh, wait a second. I've thought about,
Now I am such a surprise.
There was one more. I have thought about the fact that, I have good lady wife who just wears mining clothes, and I tried to put just, I think, like, just a nice... I think I had to pickpocket into her inventory clothes to try and get her to wear something nicer. And she didn't. But possibly it's because clothes still just being cheap. She doesn't view as nicer, even though it obviously looks nicer than her work clothes. Because they're like the same value, she just sticks with what she'd been wearing. Maybe? If I... What's over here? Like, get some sort of enchanted thing or something like that and put it on. Maybe that would, yeah, they're just cells and those chains open them. Maybe she would switch to it in that way? I'm not really sure, but I thought about it. So, perhaps I'll try. I don't know. Now, of course, I could go back the way I came. But why risk missing some of the bandits? Oh. I took the long way, apparently. Just the frozen appearance on this slope. It would be dreadful if you were actually trying to climb your way up that frozen. Back to Darkwater Crossing to let Mother Dearest know we've taken care of things.
There's a gorgeous tree that grows right up through a cave to the northeast of here.
Ri'zargo has taken care of the bandits.
You remind me of myself a few years ago. Let me show you a little bit about wearing light armor. It's helped me out whenever I was scouting. Now I've got the itch to travel again. If you're leaving town, I wouldn't mind coming with for a while.
Sweet. Yes, Ri'zargo thinks it's a good idea. Perhaps you could meet your granddaughter. I was actually, the reason I found out that she was a follower is because I was looking up things on the house. And for some of the things you have to do to a house, you have to have a steward. And when looking up the options for that, and noticing one of them was my mother-in-law, which you know because of the quest.
Papa, you're back. I got
Yes.
you a present, Papa. I hope you like it.
Ri'zargo, actually, yes, it does. Flowers are good.
Hello, my love. Back from some adventure, I bet. Goodbye, my love.
There's probably going to be no, like, zero unique dialogue for the fact that they are related. It would be awesome if there was.
Papa!
Okay. When she says, hey, I found some stuff and put it there, you can have it, my thought wasn't that it was going to be a soul gem. There she is.
A fine steading like this needs a good steward.
Ah.
I'd be happy to take on that position if you'd like.
Ri'zargo thinks it a good idea that you, for some reason, just leave your husband behind at the mine and stay here with your daughter and granddaughter.
Thank you. Let me know if you have anything you need from me. I'm at your service. What do you need, my friend?
Alright. So you can tell him to actually make improvements to the house where you, instead of having to do all the work to build the home, just pay for it. It costs more, and also you don't have the fun of doing it yourself. So that's like improvements and furnishings. And you can get them back as a far, I guess. You can get them to buy materials. Like, where do you get that? You can... no improvements.
Certainly. What did you have in mind?
There you go. Carriage, barred, horse, cow, chicken. So you can... And at some point
Until
I will.
next time. There's a gorgeous tree that grows right up
And
through
I'd
a
like to buy
cave
some building materials.
Of course. What are we running short of?
Which I don't know. I mean, neither of those seem worthwhile. just because you have, like, I think infinite little mines near the house. But lumber you have to go buy 20 for 200.
I'll see to it at once. Is there anything else you need?
In order to get it into this stack. Now, instead of having to go off to the weird, possibly vampire lady, I can just have her assist. So, thought, perhaps, good idea. As far as what I'm actually gonna work on next, now that we did that, because that was definitely on my goals. Where's that? Rolikstad. Not sure which way I want to travel from. But that'll be ultimately the next thing. I'm sure I have. Some things to put away in here. Oh yeah, just put that away. And some things, obviously, I'll need to disenchant. Now, along that same line, I guess while we're on this episode, before getting on to the quest... should... yeah... It's been a while since I've come to my home here. In Riften. Oh. Things are growing again. So much easier to harvest things in this garden than the one at the house where you plant it yourself, and you have to like work around the actual plots themselves. Which, I mean, it's nice that you get to choose what you put there. But
honored to see you again, my Thane.
alright. Oh, I put a lot in here. Oh yeah, this is when I dropped off all the... We'll get to that later.
I am your sword, and let's not waste any time.
Yes. Come with Ri'zargo. Come on, loading screen. Ooh, foggy. And for her, I will take it to this manor. I wonder if I have iron. I don't think I went and got any. But I'll check. Nope.
A fine steading like this needs a good steward. I'd be happy to take on that position if you'd like.
Ri'zargo would appreciate that.
Thank you. Let me know if you've anything you need from me. I'm at your service.
And yeah, any of the things I might hire or such definitely cost money. Oh, things are growing again. I'll just finish off by... I feel like that one takes forever to... I feel like I just did these not too long ago. I really wish she would actually, like, produce ore and, like, like my ore would go up while she's doing that. But I do not believe it works that way. Oh, nothing there. Oh well. Like I said, the plan is next time to get on with the, at least heading towards that area for the main quest. Join us next time for that. Bye.